Oh, hi there. I'm Bella and this is Marita, and welcome to the Marita and Bella Cooking Show.
This is the first day in season 3 and we're going to be having our Savoury Special. As our new cameraman says, Jessica Hewitt. You may have remembered her from last episode. She was our special guest, but she's moved on, doesn't really into the actual presenting thing, so she's being our camera person today. So thanks, Jess, really nice of you. So today we're going to be making
open goat's cheese and caramelized onion tart.
by Matthew Evans in one of the old newspapers.
This is an excellent recipe and great for families and friends to enjoy. So let's get cooking. So for this recipe, you're going to need 2 onions. We're going to start by cutting them really finely for then caramelization.
So we're kind of going the cheats way here because we don't really have a lot of time. So instead of caramelizing it fully, which can take up to an hour, we're just going to saute the onions and then add some brown sugar in it and stir it around for a bit.
So what we're going to do is like a whole lot of oil into the fry pan and set it on quite a high heat so that we can start to quick fry the onions. Start by adding in your sliced up onion into the very hot oil. Be very careful because if it splashes, it is very hot. Now, using your wooden spoon, break up all the pieces and stir them around.
This is what is called sauteing onions. So we're going to saute the onions and then keep on stirring them for a bit longer than you usually would, so to caramelize them.
We then will add in the sugar.
Here our student chef is working on the entree for our banquet. She's also a cameraman, but she's doing a really great job. So you can see that the sauteed onions are looking brown and starting to soften. So now we just need to make them caramelized. So we're just going to add 2 teaspoons of brown sugar to the mixture. And a bit more olive oil so that they become softer.
I've just put our entree into the oven. It's a really good meal prepared by the main chef of this house.
Student chef.
So first of all, we started with some pita bread. It's really simple. I think you could cook it at home. It's really easy. Just whip up a meal. Have it with some baba ganoush and hummus. So you start with some pita bread. And what I've done is, as you can see over here, the remains. You get some garlic and you've just chopped it up finely, and then you can put it into the blender just to finish it off a bit. Then scratch it out and put it on the pita bread. Now you're going to grate some Parmesan cheese. You might have some pre-grated Parmesan cheese like I had in a container already. And then just sprinkle it all over, smother it. You think you have enough cheese? You haven't got enough. And then you get some olive oil as a little like this. And then in the oven it goes, and as you can see if I open this oven kindly up, thank you Bella, you can see the wonderful meal.
And how long does it have to stay in the oven for?
Just keep on peeking to see when the Parmesan has melted. You're going to see a bit of crisp around the edge. Another way of saying I have no idea.
So our onions are totally done and we're going to take them off the heat. And leave them to cool before placing them into our tart. So what we're going to do now is take your sheets of puff pastry onto a pre-greased tray and lay them overlapping with quite a bit of overhang so that we can fold them in later on.
Now we're going to put the caramelized onion in the tart, and you can see it has simmered down quite a lot.
Now we're going to add in some goat's cheese, which is the key part of this meal. It gives us lots of flavour. Okay, so we've cut off the offhang because it's better, because you can't, remember, you don't want to have too much pastry because it'll overpower the meal. And so now my assistant is back here with me and is going to add some goat's cheese in.
You're the student chef! Okay, so we're going to put the goat's cheese on now. So you're just going to need 2 teaspoons just to sprinkle it around the pastry on top of the onions.
Now we're going to fold in the edges. So make sure when you do this, you're folding on the half line and aiming to get the corners into the centre. That way you're going to have a bit of a triangle here, like this. Now we'll repeat on the other side, and it should be a bit narrower here. There's going to be a gap here, but don't worry about it, because now we're going to fold this bit into here. Now it's going to look like this, and there's going to be a bit of like an onion bit in the middle. Now you're going to fold these corner bits in like that, so it's not going to form a corner like that, and then you're going to have a little display here.
We've just popped that in the oven for about 10 minutes while Bella cuts up the entree.
As you can see, we've just taken it out of the oven, and it actually looks really good considering it was a disappointment before it went in. And now we have served our entree already. We've got this, and just serve it up with a simple green salad. Add in whatever you want, you know. You can add in some of our entree as little croutons, it'd be pretty cool. And so yeah, now we're gonna go eat this with the family.
Thank you so much for watching this edition of Marita and Bella's cooking show. We'll see you next time. Bye!